Hey folks, want to come on here and shoot another quick solo episode. This is about a book called Give and Take: Why Helping Others Drives Our Success by Adam Grant. It's brilliant as it is wise, a new and shining worldview. Susan Cain, best-selling author of Quiet. Here it is, the front and the side. This isn't a book review, by the way. I just thought I'd come on and talk about it a bit, especially the fact that we're building on the last number of podcasts about mindset. An approach to work, team building, and productivity that is nothing short of revolutionary. Everybody knows that hard work, luck, and talent each play a role in our working lives. In his landmark book, Adam Grant illuminates the importance of a fourth critical factor: that the best way to get to the top is to focus on bringing others with you. Give and take changes our fundamental understanding of why we succeed, offering a new model for our relationships with colleagues, clients, and competitors. Using his own cutting-edge research as a professor at Wharton Business School, as well as success stories from Hollywood to history, Grant shows that helping others can lead to greater personal success. And says, Give and Take is perfectly timed and beautifully weighted, optimistic, a refreshing change after years of reading angry indictments of fallen, I think it says indictments of fallen corporate idols. Excellent Financial Times. And the reason why I wanted to get into this topic and kind of a bit about the book, well, not too much about the book because you can buy it. I don't know if I'll leave a link, but I'll wait and see. Is there's a common narrative that in order to achieve an outcome or result in life, we have to bring others down, and we have to make sure that there can be maybe not a lone wolf mentality or like you're an island, almost do it alone and no one else is with me, but not necessarily like that. It's more of a, and I'll get into it now, but it's more of an approach that, bringing others with us, being like a rising. There's a saying, I forget who. Let me just look it up here. The saying that a rising tide lifts all boats, and a rising tide lifts all boats is an integral meaning for overall economic growth. Well, outside economic growth, um, if you find if you find yourself doing well in life, or you're achieving an outcome or result, uh, a nice way is to help others succeed as well. Or even if you find you're not doing well, a nice way is to help others succeed. You may find you'll get a lot of fulfillment from it. But yeah, we'll get a bit into the book as well. Rather than bringing others down, and it's a very, before we get into it, we're only 3 minutes in. It's one of those things that it's very detail oriented. For example, this could be a good topic. This could be a good uh, example. This could be a good thing to talk about. Is maybe if you have the option one day of going for a coffee with someone, and let's say that they want to talk about something you've done in life. Let's say you're an athlete, a professional athlete, or someone doing well in school or university, and they reach out saying, "Hey, I wondering how you did this." There could be multiple ways to approach it, but two that come to mind is one saying, "Yeah, no worries. Here's how I did it. More than happy to help." Another way is to just say, "No, you know what? I'm not going to help you. This means that they're a threat to my success, or they're a threat to this outcome or result that I have." So it's two mindsets, but there's a lot in the book, and which I won't get into right now. But I won't get into the whole book right now, but we'll do maybe a bit of a summary. One sec. So here's a clear summary and key takeaways by Give and Take by Adam Grant, a best-selling book about how success is influenced by our interactions with others. Give and take. Core idea. Adam Grant argues that people generally operate in one of three interaction styles. Number one, givers, those who help others without expecting anything in return. Two, takers, those who try to get more than they give. Number three, matchers, those who aim for fairness and balance in exchanges. Grant shows that these styles deeply influence long-term success, relationships, and workplace cultures. Main takeaways. We already went into the definition of success in the last episode and a few of them, so I won't get into it here. But in short, I think if I can recall from the last episode, it's achieving an outcome or an aim. So just This is just the Google, the Oxford Languages, the accomplishment of an aim or purpose, success. Success can sometimes be, maybe for some, a dirty word, so I just wanted to look up the definition. The accomplishment of an aim or purpose, the good or bad outcome of an undertaking is the second one. That's Oxford Languages. Let's go back. Excuse me. Main takeaways. Number one, giving doesn't equal being a doormat. People often think givers get exploited, but Grant shows that the most successful givers aren't naive. They help strategically and set boundaries. The most successful people are givers, but the least successful are also givers who don't balance giving with self-care. Number two, takers may rise fast, but givers endure. Takers can succeed quickly, especially in competitive arenas, but long-term givers build stronger networks, trust, and reputational capital. Number three, matchers maintain fair exchanges. Matchers strive for reciprocity. I help you if you help me. They often do well, but can inhibit generosity because they watch the score. Number four, networks of givers boost success. Givers create powerful social capital through encouragement, generosity of knowledge, connecting others, sustained collaboration. This often leads to better team performance and innovation. Number five, smart giving means being selective. Grant highlights 5 strategies of successful givers. Help in ways that benefit both parties, focus assistance where it matters most, set limits to avoid burnout, use your unique strengths, foster a culture where giving is recognized. Number 6, help others succeed and you grow too. Givers often act as mentors, sponsors, or advocates. This creates deep trust and lasting connections that return value indirectly over time. Number 7, culture matters. When organizations reward helping behaviors, both people and performance improve. Conversely, competitive, taker-friendly culture erode morale and cooperation. Key quotes from the book. Help others without hurting yourself. Success is increasingly dependent on how we interact with others. Givers build givers build deeper ties, broader support, and better reputations. The final message, and I think we are 7 minutes in, so we'll do a bit more at the end. One sec. Let me just go back to where we were. The final message, the most effective path to success isn't pure self-interest or blind generosity. It's giving thoughtfully. And I'll go into this one sec. Give and Take is full of actionable insights for work, business, and relationships. Here's a structured breakdown. We're 8 minutes in, 8.5 minutes in, so I'll get into this a bit. Work/career applications. Build a reputation as a giver. Offer help proactively. Mentor juniors. Share knowledge. Give credit. Outcome. People trust you and opportunities come your way. Promotions, collaborations. B. Strategic helping. Help in ways that leverage your strengths. Don't spread yourself too thin. Instead of fixing every minor problem, advise someone to solve it efficiently. C. Network by giving, not asking. Introduce colleagues to each other, share resources, or provide insights. This builds a network that supports you in the long run. D. Protect against burnout. Set boundaries, learn to say no to tasks that drain you without impact. Focus on high value contributions where your help is appreciated. Number 2, business/entrepreneurship applications. We are 9 minutes in, so we're good. A, customer and client relationships. Give more than expected. Personalized attention, follow-ups, insights. Again, I'm kind of, maybe or maybe not with follow-ups, but it says follow-ups here. It depends on the amount of workload you have in business and I suppose where you're at in your career and on the industry, a number of factors, but this increases loyalty and referrals. B, collaborative partnerships. Prioritize building long-term appliances over short-term gains. Long-term, I think that's correct. Alliances, excuse me. Prioritize building short-term alliances over short-term. Prioritize building long-term alliances over short-term gains. Example: share knowledge or contacts that help partners succeed. They're more likely to reciprocate. C, create a giving culture. Encourage your team to share ideas, credit, and resources. Organizations with a giver culture outperform those dominated by takers. D, reputation as a brand. Businesses that give through helpful content, advice, or free value often attract the best talent and clients. 3, personal relationships applications. A, build trust through generosity, offer help, listen actively, and provide support without expecting immediate returns. People feel valued and are more likely to invest in the relationship. B, be a connector, introduce friends or colleagues who could benefit from each other, strengthens your social network naturally. C, practice smart giving in personal life, support friends in ways that matter to them, avoid being a doormat, know when to say no to preserve your energy, which I may do another podcast on protecting one's energy or on energy itself. I know someone on LinkedIn, I must reach out to them, was talking about the concept of energy management, which is super interesting. G, long-term reciprocity. Generosity often attracts reciprocal behavior, but not necessarily immediately. The payoff is stronger bonds and a reputable support system over time. Practical tips across all areas. Start small, which is a very common word of wisdom. Help one person a day in a meaningful way. Number 2, document your contributions. It reminds you of your impact and helps. I don't know if this is in the book specifically and helps in evaluations. I don't know if this whole piece is in the book, but number 3, observe other styles. Notice takers, matchers, and givers to navigate the relationship strategically. Don't know, maybe. Number 4, give in ways that align with your goals, time, knowledge, connections. If you want, I can write down maybe. But yeah, I suppose we're coming up on the 15 minutes here, and if there's any one big takeaway from this, and it's the final message, that the most effective path to success, which we talked about, that success definition is achieving an aim or a goal. Yes, the accomplishment of an aim or purpose is the most effective path to success. Isn't pure self-interest or blind generosity. It's giving thoughtfully. And I thought I would share that. Yeah, feel free to get the book. I don't know if I'll leave a link below. It won't be affiliated anyway. I think you can get it on Amazon.ie or online. I think there's Book Depository. Eason's may order it in. I'm not sure they may have it online, or Dubray. I think I called it Jubari before, so I'll take that back. But yeah, hopefully you found this helpful, and sometimes it can be it's kind of like a counterintuitive idea that this concept of give and take, that helping others drives our success, not hinders it. So yeah, but the key message here, I suppose, is giving thoughtfully and also managing your energy. It's a fine balance. So the final message, which you already spoke about, the most effective path to success isn't pure self-interest or blind generosity. It's giving. Fascinating. Hope you enjoyed it, folks, and have a lovely rest of your evening.